What happens when a court takes mental health, past behavior, and legal strategy all into account in a high-stakes case? Stick around, because the outcome might surprise you, and it could change the way you think about justice.
All right, you're Chad Cracknell.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Gertz, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Judge.
Mr. Cracknell, you're charged in cause number 22-39948 with a second-degree felony. The state has elected to proceed on the lesser offense of a Class A misdemeanor, solicitation of prostitution, under Section 43.02. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
And are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And because you did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
And so I'm going to, just to make sure, based on our previous discussions, the charge is from 2021, and the law that would be in place at that time would be from the code, I guess, that we have dated 19 and 20, where there's been some changes in the level of the offenses of solicitation of prostitution, and the lesser included offense at that time of solicitation of prostitution, well, the offense of solicitation of prostitution at that time was a Class A misdemeanor, which is why that is what we are referring to and pleading to at this time, which is a lesser of the offense that he's been charged with, which is for a child under 15. Correct, everyone?
Under 18. But
Under
yes.
18, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's
Same.
correct.
Okay. And so, Mr. Cracknell, I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Gertz?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 2-year deferred probation, so you'd be on probation for 2 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
State Tenders Number 1.
Judge, we have no objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Cracknell is not competent?
No, Judge, but can I put something on the record about
Sure,
that, please?
of course.
Mr. Cracknell's father is here with him. The court, a different court, has appointed him as his guardian, as Chad's guardian, in part because of some mental health limitations that he has. He's competent, he's lucid, he understands what I'm talking about. But I've also discussed all of this with his father, who's his guardian, and he understands everything that we've talked about. He understands what the offer is, he understands what the potential consequences are, and we thoroughly discussed it with Chad. He understands how serious this is. He understands that the court can put him in jail up to a year if he violates his probation. And one of the reasons we're doing this, and his father and I have agreed to this offer that we think is a very good offer from the state, is that for the last 4.5, 5 years that Chad's been out on bond, he's been doing everything that the court has ordered him to do. And so we feel confident in his ability to follow the court's orders on probation.
Could have had probation done and over with without all the legal wrangling. But anyway, thank you for that,
I've been
Mr.
asking for a
Gertz.
while, Judge. I've been asking for a while.
And thank you, sir, for being here. And just for the record, your name is?
John Cracknell.
And Mr. Cracknell, you've gone over all of this with Mr.
Yeah.
Gertz, like he said, and with your said Chad, and understand and believe that he also understands everything that he's signing, understands what the consequences are with the probation, and if he violates it.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. All right. Then, is there any reason to get a pre-sentence report?
No, Judge.
All right. So, Mr. Cracknell, I'm going to find that you entered a plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to waive the pre-sentence report, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 2 years. You're ordered to pay that $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, this is a great opportunity because you don't have a conviction on your record. And if you successfully complete the probation, the case will actually be dismissed at the end. You'll never have this conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you don't follow the rules with probation, you can come back to court. I can find you guilty, and you could go to the county jail for up to 1 year. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to hand you. Oops, let me get that printed.
I got it filled out. Send that to- Thank you.
I'm going to hand you the trial court certification in just a minute that shows this was an agreement that I followed, so you waived any right to appeal. And then you'll just need to have a seat as soon as I hand that to you. You can have a seat here in the courtroom, and the lady that's at that desk right there is with probation. She'll call you up when she's ready to go over all of your paperwork. All right, good luck to you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Gertz. Here's your, Mr. Gertz, there's your name is Anthony McFarland.
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. McFarland, it's very important that you're here on time.
Yes, ma'am.
Because what happens when you're not is I filed a bond forfeiture, and so you have a warrant for your arrest right now. I'm going to recall that today, but it's important that you are here on time. Give me just a second to finish doing something on here, and then I'll pull your case up. I'm sorry. Take just a second.
All right.
So, Mr. McFarland, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1634. You're charged with tampering or fabricating physical evidence with intent to impair from April 6th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I had a court appointment.
Right.
I talked to him before I got here. He was like, he was out of town.
So here's what happens. When you're in custody, we automatically give you a court-appointed lawyer. If you make bond, then I expect you to at least try to hire your own lawyer. So what I'm going to do is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone.
Yes,
If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer, and they'll tell you what to do.
yes,
If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you talk to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options.
yes, ma'am.
If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that reset notice. Good morning, sir. You're Kingston Walker. And Mr. Walker has cause numbers 25 DCCR 0861 and 0862. And what is the announcement?
I asked for a short recess, Judge. I'm just trying to get things put together and talk to the prosecutor and come to some resolution to this unfortunate.
State our questions.
All right, and looks like you just were hired in December. Mr. Walker, I'm going to reset your cases. It'll be about 30 days or so. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Burbank. He'll let you know when you need to be back, and y'all can discuss your case before then, okay? All right, you're free to go.
If you found this courtroom story as intense and eye-opening as we did, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because we break down real-life legal battles just like this every week, and you won't want to miss a single moment.